All right, we're going from Beijing all the way to Mexico. So let's go ahead and give a big round of applause to Luis from Blankit. Come on up, sir.
Thank you, babe. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Luis from Blankit, and we are the nest for healthcare management and patient care. There's a huge problem right now in healthcare. I mean, the world population, as we know, is exploding, right? But the medical staff population is not, and these people really need to be treated also. What you are seeing here is the entire collapse of the global healthcare ecosystem. Come again? Maybe not. So we have thousands of problems that emanate from those ones. But let's focus on the most important ones. First, the average hospital age is 27 years. That's very old hospitals that need new infrastructure. And the demand for healthcare services will go up 25% for the next 10 years. Also, well, our health professionals are way overworked and they need to catch a break. We have a need to streamline everything from processes to operation in order to reduce costs. And the last one, and the most important one, is that we have 98,000 preventable deaths because of medical errors. So this is what really bothers us, what really irks us, like that. We have connected homes, such as this one, with everything connected, from smart speakers, voice assistants, everything. And nevertheless, our hospitals look like this. They are not really connected. They have old technology from about the 60s, and they really haven't changed much in a century. Our solution for this one is a connected IoT platform that solves for communication while providing data analytics to medical providers. We have two main tech stacks for this. One is the connected IoT platform and an AI-driven platform that solves for communication and provides those analytics with our patented or patent-pending machine learning algorithms. Also, this is quite complex, so let's go use case by use case. First, imagine that you have a patient that you just injected with a contrast or something else, and he has to be isolated in a room. And in healthcare, you need superior monitoring, period. So, another case is in a maternity ward, and another case is for acute neurological illnesses. And for that, we provide a computer vision module that provides that superior monitoring that we were talking about and reduces those preventable 98,000 deaths that can easily be solved. Another one, imagine that you are one of those 6 million orthopedic patients last year, and you need to communicate something to the nurse, to the medical staff, etc. And what you do then, voice is the more natural way to communicate anything. And we provide a voice assistant in those cases and give back control and comfort and confidence to the patient that every single one of his needs is going to be met. What we are trying to provide here is actually, first, humanize the healthcare experience by providing back control, customization, and comfort back to the patient. Prevent adverse effects such as falls. Streamline operational processes in order to reduce costs. And through adaptable AI, change the environment. Just imagine that whenever a patient enters a room, a hospital room, it changes according to his needs. So our business model is very simple. We have hardware as we sell the connected set of devices for $2,500 and the platform as a service for $60 a month, and that's per room. So we have $160,000 in revenue for each facility that we provide. These are substantial gains because our market is enormous. I mean, smart hospitals is really a new market, a new niche, but it's growing up out of proportion, and if we just get to 1% of the Latin American market, that's substantial revenue. But this is not really a dream, because we already have performed pilots in 5 different retirement homes in Mexico, And also we have signed with 2 top-of-the-line hospitals in Monterrey, Mexico, 2 LOIs, and we have the backing of 2 of the best universities in that country also. And we are already in talks with 20 other hospitals and are actively seeking those key partnerships in healthcare in order to expand our network. And our strategy to get into the US is first using these concepts in retirement homes. And for the future, well, we're already working in 8 different devices. Our competitors are not really doing much. I mean, for the most part, they are for those offline services. The ones that are starting to do analytics are not really doing AI at the moment. And we have the perfect team to do this. I mean, for example, Andre has worked with Deloitte Digital on 5 different projects for digitalization. Alejandro was a biomedical service engineer for Boston Scientific, so he knows healthcare inside and out. Victor has multi-price IoT solution, international ones, and I come from a more scientific background, having published a couple papers on behalf of Harvard Medical School. We are asking for $500K in order to perform those 20 pilots in hospitals and reach a lot of retirement homes. And that's probably about $1 million in revenue for the next 2 years. We are also asking for advisors and introductions in the US, Latin American healthcare ecosystem, and key corporate players in healthcare. So if you know anyone, please go to our booth. So we at Blankit are tackling those important problems in healthcare with the AI and IoT-driven solutions. Thank you, and please visit our booth for some demos.
Thank you, Luis. Appreciate it.